in part a reflection of the future when we assess the opportunities of today, and a vital ingredient for that would be to determine which college to attend. I am Sini Pasha and I'll be telling you which are the top 10 colleges in the country. This information is based on India Today's list of best colleges, and they've been doing it for the last 2 decades.
For 19 years in a row, the India Today magazine has been bringing out the list for the top colleges of India. It is not an easy list to pull off, and for this year's list, the process began 6 months ago in December 2015. The first step was making a long list of 2,850 colleges based on secondary data. Step 2 was when senior faculties were given a structured questionnaire, and simultaneously experts in individual streams were asked to rate the colleges. On the results of Step 2, a different panel of experts were asked to rate the colleges in their respective streams, this time with a national perspective. This was Step 3. After this came Step 4, to determine the overall rankings. Colleges that figured in the top 50 were contacted for factual data. The final rankings were arrived at by combining perceptual scores of Step 3 and factual scores of Step 4. In this exercise, opinion of 1,434 experts at the level of principals, vice principals, heads of departments and deans were captured for various stages of the study.
Okay, so now that you know how painstakingly this list has been drawn up, let's get started. Our first stream is Humanities, and here are the top 5 colleges. At number 5 is Miranda House College in Delhi. At number 4 is Loyola College, Chennai. On the number 3rd position is Christ University, Bangalore. At number 2 is St. Stephen's College, Delhi. And on the number 1 position is Lady Shri Ram College.
For the 2,300 students of Lady Shri Ram College, engaging with notions of women's empowerment and gender equality is intrinsic to the culture. Inclusive learning beyond mere rhetoric, the broad scheme of feminism is a way of life within its famed brick walls. LSR's motto reflects the emphasis on responsible teaching, consistent through the years since its inception over 6 decades ago.
When I came into college, I was very overwhelmed by it because it's a lot like my school. But since, again, LSR, you have a lot of expectations. You feel like, how are you going to compete with the kind of people? They're all toppers. They're all amazing people. How are you going to compete with them?
There are no boundaries between the teacher and the taught. We are all co-learners in this journey. We encourage them to ask questions. We encourage them to question us. We also tell them not to stand up for us when we enter into the classroom.
What we really stand for in this place would be how we want to engage ourselves in public discourse, how we think beyond the popular perspective. It is about standing up for oneself, it is about standing up for others, and about what we really, really believe in.
I know for sure that after 4 years, it is the best college that I could have ever been to.
LSR is known for producing leaders, and that also with social responsibility.
They are very strict. They want your work. They will make you work hard. Even if you don't want to work hard, they will make sure you give your best. But when you're down, when you're going through some problems, the teachers are the best people there because they'll help you, they'll motivate you, and they'll be there for you. They'll come over and help you. They'll go to your houses and help you.
Sociology, along with history, political science and economics, is one of the popular arts courses in the college. There are a total of 15 departments, out of which 10 are dedicated to humanities. 22-year-old Tina Dabi cleared the civils in her first attempt. A Bachelor's of Arts in Political Science from this college, she is the latest addition to its luminary alumni list.
All right, so here's a look at the toppers in the field of science. In the number 5 position is Hansraj College from Delhi. On the number 4 position is Miranda House, again from Delhi University. At the number 3 position is Christ University, Bangalore. On the number 2 position is Vemula from Chennai, being narrowly beaten by St. Stephen's College, which has occupied the number 1 position in the field of science.
A healthy mix of carefully selected faculty, the cream of India's young intellectuals, engaging classrooms, and even more stimulating extracurriculars that align with the syllabus make St. Stephen's a center of excellence. There is an assortment of BSc and MSc degrees in mathematics, chemistry, physics and operations research at St. Stephen's. 10 undergraduate and 10 postgraduate courses are also offered to students, ranging from a Bachelor or Master of Arts in English, Economics, History, Philosophy and Sanskrit.
Excellence not in an isolated manner where it's only academic excellence, but we try to make it relevant to the society in which we live in.
The relationship, I would say it's definitely very professional because they do not treat you like their children, which I love. They don't have this parent mentality where I have to monitor you and what you do. They treat you like adults, and it's very nice to be given that kind of status.
My favorite thing about the science department was the professors who were here. So, I mean, that was kind of the thing that has still kept me in the physics field, because they've been very motivating and they help you while you're studying the classes.
Students who belong to the disciplines within science are treated regularly to lectures from the best brains in the country. This is done through the annual Popley Memorial Lecture Series and the weekly Feynman Talks. These interactions call upon students, alumni and visiting scientists to present and discuss new ideas and discoveries in physics. St. Stephen's mix of faculty, student, whim and out of classroom flurries make it a science hotspot.
In commerce too, Delhi colleges have backed top spots. On the number 5 position is Hansraj College. On the number 4 position is Loyola. On the number 3 position is Christ University from Bangalore. On the number 2 position is Lady Sri Ram College. And bagging the number 1 spot is SRCC from Delhi University.
The aspirations of young India have changed phenomenally. It is no longer just about a fat salary or a big company. It is more about finding fulfillment. And this could mean different things for different people. SRCC, with its 30-odd societies, exchange programs and events, provides students with a nurturing environment which gives them enough interface with the real world.
It allows you to explore your potential in a lot of different fields. So a lot of attention is paid to extracurricular activities. So we're a part of societies like the Dramatic Society, the Music Society, Debating, and Enactus, which is a social entrepreneurship organization.
I had been there for almost 4 decades. First as a student of the college, and thereafter I joined the college as teacher, and now I am the principal of the college.
I have come across people who are from all across the country. Not only that, there are also people from different nations over here, and I think that really helps you understand people in general very well.
I think SRCC has that brand name by now, wherein anywhere you go, this one name is enough to help you out and for people to notice you.
That college has made me more independent. Living alone over here in another city is not an easy task, and I think I've adjusted to it quite well, and it's possible because of college. And secondly, I think it's improved in me my personality I've become more confident and I think I can speak better. I've become more extrovert.
The college set its cutoff at 100% for the first list of BCom honours about 2 years ago. Subsequently, it came down to 96%. Is it any wonder then that the Google CEO, Sundar Pichai, confessed at a college event here that he wouldn't have been able to meet the cutoff criteria at SRCC?
In engineering, 2 IITs have captured the 2 top spots. On the number 5 position is the Delhi Institute of Technology. On the number 4 position is the Vellore Institute of Technology. Number 3 has been bagged by BITS Pilani. On number 2 is IIT Kharagpur. And on the number 1 position is IIT Kanpur, which tops the list in the field of computer and material sciences.
A pioneer in the computer and material science disciplines, IIT Kanpur is now a serious player in the patents and business incubation space. Established in 1959, the Indian Institute of Technology Kanpur was the 4th in the line among the elite engineering institutions of the country. Since its inception, IIT Kanpur has distinguished itself as a pioneer in science-based engineering education in India, owing to a decade-long fruitful collaboration with a consortium of US universities. Till date, 294 patents have been filed, of which 41 are international. The innovation ecosystem at IIT Kanpur is a unique experimental and incubation space.
And now for a look at the top medical colleges in the country. The number 5 position has been taken by Grant Government Medical College in Sir JJ Group of Hospitals in Mumbai. At the number 4 position is Maulana Azad Medical College in Delhi. At the number 3 position is AFMC Pune. Number 2 position has been taken by Vellore's Christian Medical College. And on the number 1 position, like always, is the All India Institute of Medical Sciences.
Last year's best medical schools have again topped the charts, with AIIMS as the jewel in the crown. The debate in the global media community is, are there personalities that do better in the extremely stressful environment of a medical school? AIIMS, one of the few to be exempt from the National Eligibility Entrance Test by the Supreme Court this month, can continue to prepare its question papers to assess the right stuff in a candidate. India needs 6 lakh doctors immediately and 3 million over the next 20 years. In India, AIIMS continues to provide the best in healthcare.
A lot of students have started enrolling for mass communication courses, and here's the list. The number 5 position is the Delhi College of Arts and Commerce. At the number 4 position making an entry is the Amity School of Communication. The number 3 and number 2 positions are being switched between Lady Shri Ram College Journalism Department and the School of Communications from Christ College Bangalore from last year. And number 1 position, as always, has been occupied by Symbiosis.
A multiplicity of experiences and exposure keeps students at the Symbiosis Center for Media and Communication constantly engaged. Little wonder then that SCMC sits pretty as the best college in its stream for the 4th year in a row.
But the infrastructure is honestly just as similar as it is in the industry. You come to this college and you feel that there is a shooting going on the 6th floor, there is a photo shoot going on the 5th floor, there is recording going on, there is editing going on, and all of this is kind of just how it is in the industry.
The faculty that teaches us is from the industry. We have editors and all coming in. We have a lot of guest faculties coming in and telling us about how the industry works.
The very first batch which graduated and then went for further studies or went for placements, they started changing the perception. For example, the very next year, the industry came back to us wanting to hire more.
The institute has bid farewell to 6 batches. Located in Symbiosis's Vaman Nagar campus in Pune, it scored high in criteria such as college reputation, quality of academic instruction, student care and infrastructure.
For those of you interested in studying fashion, NIFT Chennai is on the number 5 position. Making an entry into the top 5 is Pearl Academy Jaipur, which is jumped up from the 7th position last year. At the number 3 spot is Pearl Academy Delhi. The number 2 position is NIFT Mumbai. And at the number 1 position is NIFT Delhi, which continues to play a seminal role for students of fashion design.
The National Institute of Fashion Technology, Delhi, has come a long way from when it started in 1986 in 2 small rooms at Delhi's Samrat Hotel with 1 certificate program. Today, it is the best public institute for fashion and apparel in the country. Currently, the institute has more than 1,100 students and a range of undergraduate and postgraduate programs covering the entire gamut of fashion, technology and management.
I think more than me, I think people around me were happy because they've heard so much about NIFT. So they were really proud that I did get through.
I just ended up here, met a lot of great people, got to know about fashion, about these amazing brands, how these designers made it big in the industry.
The secret is that we are always evolving ourselves, reinventing ourselves and meeting the challenges of the industry. Rather, most of the time we set the challenges for the industry.
It's been a really, really great learning experience. Like, I came in as a completely different person. Now I'm just learning more and more about what it means to be in the industry, what it means to actually be working, what you have to discipline yourself as, things like that.
In its 30 years of existence, NIFT Delhi has given the fashion industry designers such as Manish Arora, Ritu Berry, Sabyasachi Mukherjee and Rajesh Pratap Singh among the older generation and Samant Chauhan, Shivan and Naresh among the younger lot.
Coming up next, we're going to tell you which is the best colleges to study law, hotel management and fine arts. It's really not the right time to fill me, Pasha. And just to remind you, we're taking you through the list of top 10 colleges in the country. Let's talk about hotel management now. At the number 5 position is IHM Bangalore. At the number 4 position is the Department of Hotel Management from Christ University, also in Bangalore. At the number 3 position is IHM Chennai. Number 2 position has been occupied by IHM Mumbai. And at the number 1 position is IHM Pusa, which prides itself on a rigorous curriculum which prepares people and provides them with life skills needed for the hotel industry.
There's a difference between cooking at home and being a professional chef. And students learn this the hard way at the Institute of Hotel Management, Catering and Nutrition, Pusa, New Delhi.
So we're sitting here at our bake shop. So this is the place where we come to whenever we have our breaks or whenever we want to have a snack at the bake shop. There's a lot of food that's offered at the bake shop.
Basketball court bhi yahi hai. So like this is the place where we chill, and also the products in our bake shop are made in our college only.
Although most enroll for the flagship Bachelor of Science in Hospitality and Hotel Administration course for their love of cooking, roughly 30% of the graduates go on to become chefs. But the rest of them opt for careers in hotel management instead.
The most obvious reason is that since it's the #1 college in India from last 7 years, therefore the placements are the best. No doubt, any day we have best placements.
We believe in contemporary service, contemporary food, and we teach the students all contemporary practices being followed in the industry.
IIT has been adjudged the best hotel management institute for 6 years in a row by the Union Ministry of Tourism. One reason why the institute continues to occupy pride of place is its constant endeavour to keep up with the dynamicity of global cuisine.
Let's look at the top 5 law colleges in the country. At the number 5 position is Symbiosis Society's Law College, Pune. At the number 4 position is Gujarat National Law University, Gandhinagar. At the number 3 position is Nalsar, Hyderabad. At the number 2 position is Law Fac, Delhi University. And at the number 1 position, the best law college in the country is the National Law School University of India, Bangalore.
Bred on greatness, NLSIU in Bengaluru is a blend of academically forthright and culturally diverse practices. In less than 2 decades since it was established in 1987, the National Law School of India University has risen to the top spot among premier institutions of legal education in the country. Only the best and the brightest make the cut here. Just 55 of the 40,000 plus that apply are admitted each year.
When we decided to choose law as our career and we decided to write CLAT, obviously because NLS has been the pioneer of legal education over the last 2 decades, it was a dream for all of us to study here and to get the opportunity to study at such a fabled place.
It's really the outside the classroom learning opportunities that law school offers, which really makes it unique.
We have students from Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Maldives, Mauritius. And today, with satisfaction I say, almost all the top judges in Bhutan are the alumni of National Law School of India University. 2 members of parliament in Mongolia are from National Law School of India University. And one judge of the Supreme Court of Nepal is a student of National Law School of India University.
The beauty of law school is the fact that the student community is a very tight-knit body and we all help each other. The support structure which we provide each other helps us improve and achieve things which we would not have been able to achieve anywhere else. Not only are the students really supportive of each other, the administration also follows an open door policy, be it the faculty, be it the vice chancellor, be it the registrar. If we have any grouse, any concerns, we can just directly approach them.
And it is evidently working. NLSIU students are way ahead of the pack, winning awards, scoring easy victories at moot court contests, winning international scholarships and being coveted for the best legal partnerships and as judicial officers through placements.
And finally, fine arts. Here's a look at the top 5 colleges you need to get into if you want to become an artist. At the number 5 position is Shanti Niketan's Vishwa Bharati Kala Bhavan. At the number 4 position is Sir JJ College of Arts, Mumbai. At the number 3 position is Faculty of Fine Arts, Jamia Millia Islamia. At the number 2 position is College of Arts, Delhi. And at the number 1 position is College of Visual Arts, Banaras Hindu University.
Students at the Visual Arts faculty get to interact with and learn from the very best in the field of art and design at Banaras Hindu University. Since the city of Varanasi got adopted by Prime Minister Modi, among many of its boons, the BHU Art faculty got a new Design Innovation Centre, or the DIC. Conceptualized as an incubator for original ideas and designs, it sets itself apart in promoting not just proposals from resident students and faculty, but innovators with promise beyond the confines of BHU's sprawling campus. The Visual Arts faculty had its nascent origins in 1950 as the Bharat Kala Bhavan. It was the College of Fine Arts and Music founded by Rai Krishandas, running diploma courses in painting, sculpture and music for years. It became an independent, full-fledged faculty.